The US has said it is using a variety of AI tools in its operations against Iran. I've reported that includes Maven Smart System. That's the platform. If you imagine Google Earth for war, a map of war with white dots infused with information like elevation, coordinate, what is precisely there, whether it's friendly or foe. That is the system that the US is using now in a widespread way as a common operating platform, or even some people call it AI mission control. And in just the first 24 hours of US operations against Iran, the US publicly announced they'd struck 1,000 targets. Now, that's not exclusively down to AI, but AI is helping rifle through data, offer ways of identifying and selecting targets, and then pairing it with what the US considers the most appropriate weapon. You raised the question of the companies that have supported this. At the outset, there was Google. The Pentagon was facing this problem. They're used to, of course, making weapons of war, relying on big companies like Lockheed Martin and others. This was a moment where those companies were not at the cutting edge of AI, and the Pentagon felt that people had phones, they were using AI in their daily lives, but they weren't using it at the Pentagon. And so they reached out to several startups. There was a New York startup that got involved that was very successful at identifying objects. It used to do a wedding blog. It would identify concentric circles of a cake. It switched to doing weapons of war.